We're behind the scenes. We are shooting some content. We just posted a video with the remote play, but immediately went back to work. So I've shot a series of transitions, probably about 30 different transitions around PC from the initial setup, and just giving my impressions on this. I'm at a point now where I was getting done with Assassin's Creed. This is Odyssey, so this game has some age to it, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. I really am. Now I'm using an iPhone 14 Pro, and it's adding more volume and more saturation to the colors than what's actually here. This TV just looks really good. I've yet to really dial any settings outside of just putting it on standard, but this thing looks great. Something that I do like about the TV. Thank you for the congratulations. The game mode. You hit menu, right? You hit menu, and it brings up this bar. You get a legit frame rate counter. That wasn't on the A95K when I did the game optimization update. Now there may have been another update. I'm not sure, but this is pretty good stuff. And within the video that I'm shooting now, that you'll see tomorrow, I've ran through some old school content also, because this game is obviously in high dynamic range, but I went through some older games too on PC that are standard, and the frame rate counter is pretty legit. I tested the frame rate counter with NVIDIA, and it was pretty much a 1-to-1. So that's a really nice feature. Input latency is great on this thing. It is great on this thing. I haven't hooked up the lag tester yet, but it feels nice and fluid. If a source is directly connected to it, this thing performs great. This is a great TV. I'm telling you, it's expensive, but it's really good. The only thing that I think this TV is going to be lacking for people is size. Some people are going to want a bigger TV, right? But this TV it's everything I want it to be. So it came at the right time during your lunch break. That's what's up, brother. And yes, Odyssey, such a solid game, such a solid game, such a solid game. But I'm in between shooting this content, and I just wanted to take a little bit of time to just go live and interact with you guys. You guys happen to have any questions that I might get answered that aren't too deep of a dive? I'd be willing to answer them for the little time I'll be on here. But so far, man, this thing's great. And as I said, I haven't even dialed in any settings yet. I'm just enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Just stock out of the box. HDMI 3 or 4 are going to be best for gaming. Within this video, you'll see I kind of covered that. I'm using port 4, but all I have in here is a PC. Now, when Spider-Man 2 comes out, I will migrate and put a PS5 in here just for me to be able to play that game. But port 4, in my opinion, port 4 or 3, they're the same, but 3 is for audio, and then 4 is going to be for just a device. You'd use 1 or 2 for like a Blu-ray or like an Apple TV or something like that. Or if you got an older console. You have to set, if you're PC gaming, you have to set, and then I did cover this. So the video tomorrow that I'm filming now, we're just in between shots right now. I just kind of went deep into everything you need to set. You need to set the HDMI source on here. You need to turn VRR on, otherwise Windows won't see it. But the TV automatically detects if you've got like a game console or PC on, and it automatically adjusts the input latency, man. They did a fucking great job with this TV. I'm sorry. They did a good job. When you do good, you just got to get credit, man. This shit is not missing anything. Listen, the only thing this TV is missing is a reduction in price versus the competition that's been out, and it's missing two 2.1 ports. That's all this TV missing. It's not missing nothing else. Nothing else. The TV works. It's quality. It shows phenomenal. It's got everything. It's on top of every other TV that has ever existed. Neck. Period. I'm already getting asked this versus G3. Listen, there's a reason I don't have the G3 anymore. As a man that bought the G3 in 55-inch specifically for exactly what I'm doing here, which is gaming, if the G3 was all that, trust me, I would have had it. I would have bought it in 77-inch. I bought a G2 for that reason. So the G3 does not compare to this TV in my opinion. Overall, the S95C, great. I was asked where that's at. We just got done. We're actually rendering a portion of this video that I'm shooting right now. That's the S95C. So my thoughts are that when I compare this TV, I'll probably bring this table in here, but y'all got to understand right now, there's no way for me to get two 77s next to each other, right? So I'm probably going to end up putting A95K right here. So it's going to be an angle shot in any event. I love this TV. Where do you live at? You said, do I know a place you could do monthly payments on it? Do you live in the United States? No, there's no difference in picture quality. Port 3 and 4 are just going to be the ones that have like the VRR. So they'll be the connections you'll use if you're doing higher. If you live in the United States, man, you can go to Best Buy, brother. If you got your credit in order, you can get credit there. They got something called progressive leasing also, where you can pay the TV off in 90 days, and it'll be same as cash, or 12 months they tax some interest on you on that. Outside of that, bro, I don't know, man. Depending on what your situation is, you don't have to go into it, man. I would just stack your bread, bro. Figure out what size you want to go through, and just tap in with the homies right now. Like I said, man, on the video when I told people watch this before you buy this TV, man. Sometimes when you see shit like this, you have to live through. You got to live through the content creator. You know what I'm saying? This TV looks better than the A95K. It's not like a night and day. This is to this question, but there's a difference in quality. Yes, there is. And I mean, as hard as that is to believe, because even when I look at the A95K, I feel like it looks better than the S95C in some things. But yeah, this TV, it's got a way. You're welcome, bro. Any other questions? I just wanted to pop on here real quick for a few. And I'll get back to shooting this stuff. All the content I'm shooting now is going to be for tomorrow upload. Matter of fact, it's going to hit at like 12 midnight. Yeah, what other TVs are y'all interested in, though? This mud is like it's the one. And I'm telling you, I'm looking at my camera like this iPhone is doing something with the colors, man. This mud, it looked better than it do on this phone from what I'm seeing, right? That's the one thing I wish. I wish that I could use my eyeballs as a camera. Maybe someday technology will let us be tuned in that way, but all right, ain't no questions. I'm gonna hop on out of here then. Hopefully y'all doing good. You said probably gonna have this in my room. Probably gonna have this in my room for me. Like your bedroom? Damn, you put one of these in your bedroom, man. You slamming. The Godfather. What's up, brother? This thing smoking. I'm telling you. This thing smoking. Picture quality compared to S95C. I'm not gonna get on here and And a lot of y'all, I haven't done enough with the TV to be able to, you know, to be able to say. But what I can tell you is that it's giving me a wow factor, right? And you can only get a wow factor if something offers you something more than what you've seen already. You see what I'm saying? So if that makes sense, this is kind of like why I was disappointed in the G3 because I wasn't wild about the shit. You know what I'm saying? It just was like, damn, it was just regular, you know. But not to really jump on that because I know some people get, you know what I'm saying, they get in their feelings about stuff. But I can't say that this looks better than the S95C, but I can say that it's impressed me, and I have the S95C, and it's not like, you know, the first time you see quantum dot OLED type of stuff, but it's like it's enough for me to look at this thing and know it's a different level. It's a different level. I mean, I'm just saying it's a different level. Movie clips. Well, I can't put movie clips on now. Like I said, I'm actually filming content. Like I jumped on this live because I got tired of shooting. I done shot like 25, 26 transitions so far in this PC clip. And of course I'm gonna bust the content down, but I'm not prepared to switch from what I'm doing now because I'm currently working. I'm just networking with y'all live right now. I hope you understand. But I'll take note to anything y'all suggesting. You know, I'm gonna plan on making as much content as the people ask for. You should be getting at least one video a day from me over the next like 2 weeks. Appreciate you for understanding. Thank you. No, you shouldn't trade the 895K. Hell no. Nah. Hell no, nah, man. We not. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. You trade. You the only listen. And I don't know if you caught this in the video yesterday, but this TV is like the one thing I wish I had from the A95K was 77-inch. So that right there gives this TV an advantage. You get what I'm saying? But it's not enough to make you feel like the A95K wasn't the right investment last year or this year whenever you got it. That TV is still big dog. Like, I mean, really, what can beat the A95K? I'd like to hear. Tell me, what can beat it? Because I had the G3 next to it and I wasn't feeling it. The features about the Samsung TVs that's better, like the 144, they don't work half the time. So it's hard to beat the A95K. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Ahmad said color accuracy out of the box, brightness, motion processing, way better than S95C. Which TV you talking about? This or A95K? Jens, what up? And Chris, you welcome for the honesty. Ain't no sense of lying to people looking, you know what I'm saying, to get assistance with making an investment. Oh yeah, 895. Listen, this TV, you know, like I tell people, man, the only way you're gonna be impressed by something is if it's something you haven't seen, right? If it was underwhelming, I mean, I tell you, like straight up, I'll be telling you right now, like, nah, this is not the play. And then I'll be taking the S95C right out of the game room and it'll be coming back in here. Truth be told, I exceeded the TVs I was supposed to have got this year anyway. I wasn't supposed to buy this TV. S95C was that good 6 months ago. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, nah, this is good enough. But something told me, man. And then after seeing this thing, I'm glad. Glad I got it. Jen's greetings from America. Appreciate you from Germany. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. I wonder what time of the day is it? Is it nighttime there, daytime? Forgive my ignorance. Yeah, but do y'all have any other questions? Like, I'm not gonna change the content. You know, I'm gonna get back to shooting after we get off this live. Y'all got questions about S95C? I still haven't messed with the sound yet on this TV. As you can see, I've got it on the the legs. I've got the low profile set up. This is PC, 100% PC. This is an RTX 3090 gaming PC with a 25-foot HDMI 2.1 connection. Right now, it's kind of wild the way I got it set up now, as you can see. But once I get the TV moved back to where it needs to go, that connection, as you can see, I'll be able to clean my stuff up again. But this TV just, man, this game old as hell. And for anybody new, one thing I said I noticed that they put in this thing, we hit the menu, this thing gives you a live refresh rate counter. Like all the stuff I was saying that Sony didn't have, they didn't stepped it up. Tell me what I got going on. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that. Give me that. Is that Bravia camera? Look at the back of this thing. Get over here to the input side. This is the piece for that. We took it off for the sake of the video. Like I said, we don't have anything connected. I don't have the audio video receiver or anything connected right now to the TV. But we are filming content. We are currently filming PC gaming on this thing, going through all the settings and everything. And I took a break, fed my daughter. She stayed home with me today. Got her lunch, put her down for a nap. And then I said, you know what? Let me just jump on live. Hey, TKK, do you think reality creation is a game changer? Curious about input lag on PS5 or just in general? Input latency on this thing, sweet. Sweet. Oh. This thing can do QHD. I mean, it does it. It works. There's no widescreen functionality on here. I'm not sure why that's not a thing, but it is what it is. But QHD, 100% like works on this thing. No crazy imaging or nothing like that. I'd have to hook up the official lag tester, but listen, even A95K has sweet input latency. You know, if you really know what input latency is and how to measure that and how that affects a competitive gamer, input latency was sweet on that TV, is sweet on this TV. So I got you distracted at work. I'm sorry, my brother. Do y'all have any questions? Any questions? So after I'm done shooting this, I'm thinking about moving this into the room on the table. So we got S95C here. But I don't have a way to really put it where it can be side by side. You know, like I don't want to mess my stuff up. So we're probably gonna have to like do my best to kind of turn it in like that. So it's gonna be some weird angle. It's gonna be somebody from one brand that says, hey, you're not being fair. You're not being fair. You're showing bias. Some person told me I was a Sony fanboy yesterday. I don't be taking offense to it. It'd be funny as hell. Is game mode bad? Hell nah. So you said FOMO has it under S95C and G3. Can you be more specific when you asking me is game mode bad? What do you mean exactly? Are you talking about like the game bar? It's pretty bland, but you know what I'm saying? You don't really need much. And to be honest with you, LG has the best. This looks like a Google game optimizer, to be honest with you. This don't look like nothing. This reminds me of like some kind of iteration of what TCL and Hisense has. So there's nothing too fancy there, but I'm impressed that they've got a real counter there. That's all that matters. Like the quality that's put into the product is what matters, not the coat of paint. A95L is the best TV. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the best TV. Nah, I'm not saying it because nobody else said it. I'm just saying it because I'm saying it because I got all the other TVs. I don't have the Panasonics, but I'm saying it because I had them all. So that's just my opinion. How's the brightness? The brightness, man, this thing is slamming. My iPhone is making this look not real. Um, this thing is slamming. It's straight. This TV slamming. Maybe what can get better with the game bar? Nah, it's cool. My personal belief on game bars is like, everybody got to have their own flavor. Nobody got a better game optimizer than LG. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm gonna just be 100%. I don't think nobody never gonna beat what they got. It's just the best. But the look don't matter. What matters is the functionality, the features. What you need to be able to turn on and off VRR. You need to have some kind of black stable, you know what I'm saying, equalization. They got motion on here. Crosshair, I mean, nobody really need that unless you really amateur with like first person shooters. And you need to be able to give me realistic details. What is my HDR? What's my color space? What is my refresh rate? So that you as a gamer can know. That's what a game bar needs. Now, however it looks, it don't matter. Sony's is kind of bland, but I mean, one thing you guys got to understand, we got to get better at when we have a conversation about what's better with these other brands. Damn, look at that fire. Nah, you ain't gonna catch it like I'm catching it. See, my phone is doing some extra stuff, but the way this fire look, man, damn. But you guys got to understand that like pricing is like a different part of the equation. To me, when I look at what's a better TV, I'm looking at the look, the build quality, the feel, the performance. How's it compared to A95K? You don't replace your A95K unless you want a larger size. That's what I would say. But it is better than the A95K. This is a 3090. Ahmad, you own it. This is a home theater PC. I put across the room for some ventilation. A80L, I couldn't talk to you about it. I wouldn't know. I'm sorry. I haven't had the pleasure of seeing that TV. Any other questions, though, that I might be able to answer? Any talking points you guys like to discuss live? Said, what console is that with the TV stand? I'm sorry, I missed that comment. I'm not sure what you're talking about. This is a table from IKEA. Well, I don't know if you're talking about what's behind there. What's behind there, what the TV is gonna go on, is a Sanus base is gonna mount on that, and it'll just like levitate above my center speaker. Yeah, I can measure input latency. I can whip out that lag tester. I think this thing. I think the consistent reading in 4K 120 is gonna be something like 8 milliseconds, 9, something like around there. How are the speakers on it? I think they okay. I don't know. I haven't really turned the speakers up. You know, it's just not it's not a selling point to me. Right now it's just sitting on the table. So, you know, once I get it hooked up, it's only gonna matter how good, you know, the center sounds. That's what I'm more. You said yeah behind. I hope I answered your question. I didn't see your question earlier, ebook. How does ALLM work with PC? What are you asking me exactly, Lawrence? Is reality creation a bang for the buck for gaming? I'm more of a native guy, you know. I'd rather just look at the game the way the game's supposed to look, right? Especially in the PC space of things. How the center channel mode works? Absolutely, brother. So the video I'm busting right now, and while we talking, I need to upgrade my camera, man, because look at this overheating. I hate this. I'm desperately trying to learn more about cameras because if I knew more, I'd drop a bag on a cold camera. I need a camera that can shoot 4K all day and not overheat, man. This punk ass point and shoot I got isn't got me as far as I got in YouTube, but it's annoying. But yeah, as soon as I'm done shooting this PC video, once the stream ends, we'll be able to. I'm gonna get this thing disconnected and get it mounted up, and then we'll go ahead and look at the center. So that's probably gonna be in 2 days for that video. Tomorrow you get the 12 a.m. You'll get the PC video that I'm filming now. What up, Classy? You said the Sony FX30 1800 does everything needed for recording TVs. Shit. Watch how fast I make that camera happen. Let me look that up. Let me find my other phone so I can. You said the FX30. Okay, sorry. To find my other phone so I can notate that. Appreciate it, my man. I'm gonna look into that camera immediately. Yeah, because this camera shooting in 4K, it start overheating. It's like, dang, I ain't even really shot no content. A74 FX30. Okay, there's two people that said FX30, so I'm for sure. I'm grateful, man. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what a community does. Come through and help out. Because your boy been making it off a point and shoot at this point, man. Am I using a Sony receiver? I have a Denon receiver. Pretty soon that's going to change. I'm going to, I'm not even going to say what receiver I'm going to. Just got to see that in the future. But right now we got a Denon receiver in here. I do have a Sony 1080 model from a few years ago that's in my game room. He said the FX30 will not overheat. Yeah, I don't want no overheating, man. I don't want any overheat. I want to just be able to shoot my content and not have to worry about that. He said, hey, TKK, my dad has the A95K. He updates every year. But happy with this set, so it must be good. Yeah, A95K is great, man. It's great TV. Germany is 9 p.m. All right, gang, I'm gonna get off of here so I can finish busting this video content. I appreciate you guys tapping in. You already know, man. Finish getting this content made. Hopefully this thing overheat, then I have to like turn it off and then but I appreciate you guys for the for tuning in for the behind the scenes. I'm gonna finish getting this video shot for y'all. If y'all haven't checked out the PlayStation Remote Play video, please tap in with that. And I'm going to get this content shot and I'll get it to you guys tomorrow, 12 a.m. Catch you guys later. Max love.